What's up? Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. Perfection. I look crazy, but I love it. Hi! I'm trying not to laugh because it's gonna crack my shitty makeup. I used cheap makeup today. So we will start the movie at 12:20. Pin message. Alright, now let me look at how fucking crazy I look. Where did I get this from? Is that makeup? Oh no. What is that? Cover that. This wig was literally $5 from Five Below. Cheap. I literally did this in 20 minutes because I got out of bed far too late. Also, as an FYI, for the Grudge, that is available for YouTube or on YouTube for free, so you guys don't have to like go to a streaming service or anything else. It's available for YouTube. Actually, I should probably put that link in the chat, huh? Obsessed. Actually, here. Movie begins at 12:20 p.m. Mountain Time. Or maybe I could just put the link in the description here. You said this. Oh yeah, the sound is a little low. I can fix that. Hold on. Here, that should be better sound-wise. Let me know if that's better. I raised it. It shouldn't have ads if you have YouTube Premium. How is that face paint going to allow reaction? You know what? You ask good questions. Like if I attempted to like express my face, it would crack. I look crazy. We'll just stay back like this. All right, movie begins at 12:20. I appreciate you guys saying that this looks nice. I think it looks like crap, but then again, I did it in 20 minutes. So my makeup look for, because I'm gonna do the next video next week is going to be The Conjuring Last Rites. So I have a nun costume and I bought like cool contacts and I'm gonna go as Valak, but based upon this, I will be going and buying higher quality makeup so that I could actually move my fucking face. Thank you. Like, this cheap ass wig though. Hold on, let's see. Like, I would be afraid of me. Wait, let me move this over here. I think I need to like this bitch's hairline. I was like doing like I was doing the walk the other day when I was testing this out. Wait, where's there it is. I was like doing that like that, you know, that gross ass walk she does. Ugh, it was amazing. Imagine what if I was like this, like, hey guys, how are you? How are you? My viewfinder is opposite from my screen, so it's like hard to see what I'm looking at. Okay. What did you say? We saw the look. I said wipe it off. It doesn't. Hi, George. Deborah Myers. Bitch. Yes. Hello, Michael. Oh my god. She would be an easy costume, too. I mean, maybe someday for the original one. I've seen it. But obviously, today, we are watching the best one. The one with my queen. I mean, it doesn't feel awful. It just feels like my face is very tight. All right, while we're doing that, let me make sure I got all my shiz ready. If this wig didn't cost $5, we'd have full coverage. Whatever. The bitch is dead. She don't look that good. All right, and then let me make sure I got the movie pulled up. Weezoo. Okay. All right, let me see what you guys are. The fact that I just got done, work delivered, smoked, and made it here, bless. I am loving this journey for you. Guys, okay, so wait a bit. Normally I'm always advocating and I say onesies are not a Halloween costume, right? But I have this bear onesie, and I am going to the Denver Halloween costume parade today when we're done with this stream. And I'm going with David, and I was trying to figure out like one of my 5 million costumes to wear, and I had this idea that I dress, because it's going to be outside, so it's going to be a little chilly. I put on my bear onesie, and then I put like white, like baby powder underneath my nose with a little thing of like blood, and then I go as Cocaine Bear. I thought that that would be really, really funny. And then like have like a can of Coca-Cola and a sign that says like, y'all got any Coke? Oh, Maxine Minx, she's on my wall. Over there. Do you feel like you had Botox? I wish I had Botox. No, I don't. Yes, I do. This will be my first complete walkthrough since I saw it in theaters. I've seen this movie probably at least 300 times, if not more, and I'm not even exaggerating. Who is Queen David going as? I don't know, because I think he might be dressing up as a baseball player. Either that or he'll probably just take one of my costumes. I was trying to get him to dress up as Catwoman, but he wouldn't do it. Show your SMG autograph. It's on my wall, but it's out of frame. I don't know if I zoomed back, you could probably see it, but I don't want to mess with the camera. It's on my wall, though. Oh, maybe I could put that. Why doesn't it let me do that? It's dumb. George, don't say that to me. I'm going to put the link again, just so y'all have it. If you have YouTube Premium, it's going to be free, or you're not going to have ads, but I mean, I recognize that not everybody has YouTube Premium, but I'm going to be real honest with you. I put this on the poll and did not realize that it's not available on a lot of streaming services, but thankfully then I found it on YouTube. Actually, it may not have ads. It says it's free on YouTube, so SMG is so pretty. Yes, she is. You've seen it so much, you're going to recite some dialogue. I could literally recite the entire film. The entire film. As Halle Berry, Catwoman. No, it was more like a, I don't know, it was the Spirit Halloween Catwoman. Oh, my dolls. I love my dolls. I love my Annabelle doll. Although, you guys, I'm so upset. I have to... When I move back to Chicago, I might try to figure it out then. But my Chucky doll, this styrofoam, like the foam on his leg that connects the thigh to the hip, it cracked. So it's like his leg will not fall off because of the fact that he's like in the pants. But I can't stand him up anymore because the leg snapped. Is the guy that she is with in this film also in an episode of Buffy? Yes, Jason Beer plays Ford in the episode Lie to Me from season 2. What do you think about Sam and Colby buying the Conjuring house? Who are Sam and Colby? I don't know who those people are. My OCD wants to grab a comb for you. Let me tell you. Same. But then I keep remembering that Kayako, technically, she's got the fucked up hair. Whereas, let me try to fix this. Kayako's got the messed up hair, whereas Sadako, or Samara, depending on your ethnicity, or not ethnic, whatever it is, race, culture, all of the above. Wait, this is the right side, this is the left side. It's like the opposite on my fucking screen. So it needs to be like this, I think. Oh, look at that! I love it. I love it. All right, movie will be starting in 6 minutes, hookers. Directors of Talk to Me. Oh. I did not, speaking of buying the Conjuring house, I did not realize that the Conjuring house is also Missy Egan's house from I Know What You Did Last Summer. That shook me to the core. And do I have a bobby pin? Well, her hair is always in her face anyway, so. Otherwise, I wouldn't care if this side was just not as busted looking. Even Michael's got a wig on. Tom Cruise's cousin plays the dad in this movie. I feel like this would look a lot better if I was like in the dark. And also spent more than $4.99 on the wig. Hi. Hi. What if I looked like that? Can you imagine? Is that... What? Is that Elvish? On my... No. Are you trying... Like Elvis? No. Alright, let's make sure my little timer thing is. So S starts the timer. And S stops the timer, and then R resets it. Okay, we good. Oh, I'm blocking Zan. Zan, come here. Say hi to your legion of fans. Say hello. Wait, we need Beerus. Beerus, come here. Do you want food? You always want food. I don't know. Look, you could literally see like the bottom of the wig. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. A mess. All right. Explain your entire story on how you first watched this movie as a kid and it traumatized you. I did not go to school that day. I ditched school because my mom used to let me ditch school all the time. I ditched school. I went to the theater to see it, and I was by myself, and it traumatized the living hell out of me. This movie, listen, everybody is afraid of different things, but this movie scared the out of me. Hold on, we gotta fix this. And I didn't go to school the next day because that's how scared I was. What if we... I'm trying to fix this shit. It would be easier if I had a mirror in front of me. Whatever. This is what you're getting. I think it's also because I cut off part of it earlier because it was messing me up, and I think I just inadvertently made it worse. All right, that's... Oh, that's good enough. That's what we're gonna do. All right, 2 minutes until we are starting the movie, just as an FYI. Where is my mirror? Let me go grab my mirror. I need my mirror. I can see clearly now the rain. I'm back. Okay. Now we got a mirror, so I can see what I'm doing. But that's haunting looking. That looks better. It's this part that's busted. Maybe if we give it some more volume. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. We're going to start the movie in a minute, so get ready, y'alls. We need to take this and put this over here. And then, all right, let me make sure that I can see. Okay, all right, so if you've never done one of these before, I will explain to you how it works. You will pull up this movie on your end. You will get it queued up to the 000 mark. I will do a countdown, 3, 2, 1, play. On play, we both hit play. This movie is available for free on YouTube. We are watching the 2004 The Grudge, starring Sarah Michelle Gellar, the Queen of Existence. I have the movie pulled up on my end. You will see on the corner, the movie will be playing. It will be small, it will be blurred, and it will have the timer so you can, you know, sync up or whatever. So, I will begin the countdown in several seconds. Let me make sure that's the start. All right, starting the countdown in 3, 2, 1, play. All right, we should be Gucci. We should be Gucci. Where is me? Okay. So that I can see the chat. I really need 3 monitors, to be honest. All right, let's see what we got here. The Horror Bandwagon sent 20 Nick Says Boo gift memberships. Oh, Sergio and Cody, I love these guys so much. When someone dies in the grip of a powerful rage, a curse is born. The curse gathers in that place of death. I can't see shit. Those who encounter it will be consumed by its fury. Would you and David go to the Paris catacombs? Absolutely. You guys, Sergio Cody! I love you guys. Where's my laptop? Let me grab my laptop. Peter. Sorry. I need to be able to see the chat and not look away from the screen. She's stunning. Also, this shook me. Although, from my understanding, that's not that uncommon in Japan. They have a very, very high rate of suicide, from my understanding. All right, turn down the volume. All right, we good. We're good. We got everything set up properly. So now I can see everyone's chats. Look at his leg. The leg reminds me of oh my god, the beginning of It Follows. All right, let me see. I have not seen Daddy's Head. I don't know what that is. What horror movie traumatized you the most? Probably either this or Jeepers Creepers as a kid. I want to see the Black Phone 2 so bad. What are your cats' names? You can't see her because it's blocked by this thing, but the gray one is Zan and the black one is Lord Beerus. What if she actually looked like you in the movie? I mean, she kind of does. She just has better lighting. You look like the person from The Ring. Pretty much. Oh, 100% will be going to the catacombs probably next year. Yeah, that's what I always think is funny is when people complain and they're like, oh my god, the original is better. I think it depends on sort of... It's a personal taste thing because it's like, this isn't really that different. It's even the same director. Like, a lot of it is the exact same. I just like it because I feel like it had a little bit more of a budget, so certain scares looked cleaner. And it also Sarah Michelle Gellar. Have you seen Pink Podcast? No. Or rather, Podcast but Scary. I don't think so. Are there any upcoming conventions you're going to? Yes. I'm actually going to one on Halloween to meet Parker Posey. I'm fairly certain this house is a set, which is a shame because that would be a bucket list item to be able to go into. Well, I don't know. Urban Legends all start somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if I'd risk it. This busted ass wig. The sound design in this is disgustingly good. Yes, for live watch-alongs, it has to be blurred for copyright. Otherwise, it will take it down, like, immediately. Ugh. This movie is so fucking scary, y'all. I love The Return. I love that movie with Sarah Michelle Gellar. The brand new Suzuki Samurai Sashimi. Have you ever experienced paranormal activity, Nick? Yes, I have. Unfortunately. See, I wouldn't have gone in there anyway. The second that I would have seen the cobwebs, you got me fucked up. You guys are about to see me right now. Get ready. This is the part that I knew I was like, I shouldn't have came to see this by myself as a kid, because I was like, oh, fuck. Ooh, look at me. No. And that's like crazy. Like the outfit and the look is so simple and so effective. You're obsessed with her and you're obsessed with her daughter. How are you? Do you see her? Do you see the beauty? Do you see the grace? Like, y'all, I want to meet her so bad, but I'm not, like, I'm afraid I'll get arrested. Not in a creepy way, but I feel like I would just go into full panic mode. Like, look at her. Nova Scotia. Oh, are you looking for the link to the actual movie? It's on YouTube, but I'll put it in the chat again. Let me find it. Where the fuck is it? Same. And I don't know. I mean, not all of you guys may follow my other social media, but I just posted on Instagram the other day. I have been dreaming since I was a kid, but also because of this movie, to go to Japan. I just bought my ticket for next year, going to Japan in April, and for 2 weeks. And I am so excited. Y'all, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna pee. And I was asked, what things do you have to see when you go to Japan? And I'm about to show you one of them, because it has been something I have wanted to do ever since I sat in the theater in 2004 and I watched this movie. This is one of them. I want to walk one of these crosswalks, which doesn't sound that exciting, but I'm weird. But also, I love cemeteries. Like, I go and I do cemetery photography all the time. And what they're about to do right now, I want to do this. I want to show you something. It's a Buddhist ritual. The smoke from the incense carries something to their ancestors. Their prayers. Prayers to the spirits of their ancestors. It's to help them find peace. See? She's so fabulous. If you were a ghost, who would you haunt? You will find out when I die. Because there's a couple bitches I plan on hunting. I love him. To be sending her to this alone, like she's never been on a visit by herself, and you're sending her to a house with somebody with severe dementia and lethargy. Look at her. She's like, I'm not qualified. Yeah, her man in this movie is Jason Bierr is beautiful as well. Here, let me pin the replace pinned message. Am I going to Japan alone? No, I am going with one of my very best friends. Do you like Jason Bierr? I mean, he's pretty to look at. What's your favorite, like, spooky movie? Not scary, but, like, movies that Coraline and Hocus Pocus. Halloween Town. I don't like Hocus Pocus. So I learned that in Japan, apparently it's like, because they're, as compared to the US, they don't want you to be talking on public transportation, which is beautiful. But I'm going to need them to extend that to the sound of babies crying, because I don't want to hear that shit either. She said, stay away from my daughter, white woman. You people from the States are always trying to adopt people that don't look like you. Stay away. This shot right here. Ugh. I don't know. There's like a lot about this movie is like a vibe. It's like the way it makes you feel. And the sound, like the sound design is so good and so important to this movie. And like looking at the house, you wouldn't just like naturally like think that the house is haunted. Because it looks like a fairly normal house. Oh no, I need more makeup on my nose. Whatever. Her walking up to the house with me on Colfax pitch. George. Idiot. That's funny. Not this bitch walking into... They always do this. They knock, they don't hear a response, so they think that means come inside. And you're doing this in Japan. You might be able to get away with this in America, but... Nick would haunt us. Absolutely. There's one YouTuber that I would drag his ass out of bed every single night. Like, do box springs not exist in Japan? They all just sleep on the floor? Or, like, they have the mattress on the floor? Love that. Ugh. Karen Davis. This woman is over it. This just makes me think of Scary Movie 4 with the P. Yeah, I mean, it makes more sense for her to go in here, but in general. This is how I feel like my apartment looks like when I wake up in the morning, because my cats love, like, a majority of my drawers and my cabinets, I have child locks on them because they love opening it. And the ones that I keep forgetting to buy more child locks for, I wake up every morning and there's fucking towels all over the floor because they just open the towel drawer and just. No. It's like, I love cats. I love cats. Yes, I do. But I'm sorry. Even if I heard the cat, I would not be trying to rescue it. Not when I saw that shit. Mm-mm. Horror has taught me that if I see something that has been clearly blocked off, that is there for a reason. Leave it alone. God damn it, I forgot about that. Oh, I could have been him as well. I could have been like, oh, I can't do that because then you'll see my crotch, with the knees. You almost just saw my Pikachu. Jesus Christ. How much time has passed since the first woman was there? The one from the beginning? A day? So this is the very next day because she didn't show up for work that day, which is why they sent Karen. There's about 5 YouTubers on my I'ma haunt the fuck out of you list. Yep. And when David did his Q&A, I mean, David always brings it up, that there's a certain channel that he wants to. Yes, darkly. My spider senses let me know right away when something isn't right. They would have choked me to let me know not to enter that damn house. Is it canon that Buffy took some time out, changed her name for a year out, moved to Japan to become a carer? A Karen? Yes, that's canon. Sometimes she's Karen, sometimes she's Anne, okay? Why wasn't the door locked, ma'am? Bitch is just existing with the doors unlocked. If you could live anywhere, where would you go? If it was within the U.S., I would prefer to live in California. Mm-mm. Konnichiwa. Watashi wa Nick says boo. Anatawa? This movie taught me Japanese. Doshio! Hi, Marie. I am sorry that you have, like, Boost Mobile internet. Yeah, I do wish I had a hairpin right here. In the world, probably like New Zealand or Switzerland. If I had the option to just literally live anywhere else, 100% it would not be the US. It's like getting him. Y'all, props to women, because this shit keeps getting in my eyes. Okay. Listen to the score, y'all. Ugh. I just want her to leave me alone. Ugh. Yuck. It's a lot of hair, bitch. I remember watching the making of this, and Sarah saying that like it was very imperative of her. That specific shot is because she didn't want to use fake tears or something, but it's like she had to immediately make herself cry within like a second, and that it was really, really hard for her to do. Also, Clea Duvall. I would tuck it behind my ear, except my ear is white. Or Caucasian, not white right now. This is also the movie that made me switch to telling her, like, you are not allowed in my home if you have shoes on. Sarah Michelle Gellar herself would not be allowed in my house with shoes on. Y'all need to, like, put an air tag on that woman. Smoke monster from Lost. Wait, the old woman is Laura Palmer's mother from Twin Peaks. Yes, girl. She was crazy on that show. See, and they don't question it because she's got dementia, so they think that she's probably like sundowning or something. But like my grandpa had that. Oh, I miss him so much. But he had that, and I remember like the nursing home that he was in was across the street from this like old abandoned hotel. And I remember going to visit him one time, and he was like, "Yeah, so like I see the lights all the time at night." And I'm like, "What lights?" And he was like, "Oh, like somebody's always in the hotel room, and they're like blinking lights at me, communicating to me throughout the night." I'm like, "Grandpa, is this the dementia or is this a demon? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?" And also, this shit, you don't question why the water is black? Mm-mm. Nick, don't you also agree that jeans are not inside attire? I mean, yeah, for the most part. I don't wear jeans if I'm at home. So I guess, yeah, I would agree with you. Why did this movie make you become no shoes in house? Because I'm a hypochondriac, and when I realized that an entire country was like, we're not nasty like y'all over there, I felt kinship. That's so sick. Walking in dookie outside, who knows what, and then you just walk in the house, gross. Remember when she used to be a lesbian? I mean, she is a lesbian, but like, The Faculty, before the aliens made her straight. I think the water was black. The tub was like a dark gray, but you would still be able to see something. I'd be curious to know, because it's also incorporated into the score, like the thought process behind the wind chimes that you can hear in the background, because you hear them constantly throughout the movie, but there's also points in which, like, when one of the spirits will pop up, you can hear the wind chime also, like, it distorts and sort of blends into the score a little bit, which I think is really cool. Check out. Oh yeah, we did watch The Faculty. Me, you, and Liam. This is my fear. Although she wouldn't have this issue now, because now she would just have her phone and it will just automatically translate for you. Or else I tell the company it's just not working out. And we go back to the States with or without my old job. He's a good husband, at least in regards to this. Crash and burn Casey. That's right. Crash and burn Casey. Stokely gave me one of my phrases that I say all the time. Fuck you, gutter slut. Despite my love of, like, Asian culture and stuff, I've never had actual ramen. Like, I've had, like, the dollar packets that are orange, the Maruchan or whatever it is, but I've never had, like, the soup. Did you see what I'm talking about with the wind chime? See, that would also be me as a ghost. Not only am I going to scare the shit out of you, but I'm also going to annoy you and, like, leave garbage all around your house. I've never had pho either, or pho, however you say it. I've never had that either. This mirror behind her that she walks past, I wonder if that's like a thing in Japanese culture too. Oh, kitty! Because they have that in The Ring as well. What's your costume for Halloween? I don't know yet, because technically on Halloween I'm going to be at Halloween Horror Nights. So I don't know. It's got to be something that's going to be comfortable for me to wear all day. I might just wear the pirate costume again. Exactly. Just release the ghost cats. Mm-mm. Jesus Christ. Investigating. Yeah, in Orlando. I would have went to the California one, but the convention that I'm going to for Parker Posey is in Florida, so I'm knocking out two birds with one stone. Look at the ramen all over the floor. Does she look all right? She's like, oh, somewhere that way. Demon ghost got her. Horror director. I don't know. That one's hard. Maybe Wes Craven? Call the police! Call an ambulance! Like, what the fuck? Like, she's choking, clearly. Yeah, ooh! Where do you get your makeup from? I love that he's able to express emotion on his face without his makeup cracking. And now she's dead. And you still haven't called the damn police. Well, he's dead now, too. Can you tell me what you're planning? I mean, I haven't got the plan, like, all of the planning stuff for Japan completed yet, but, like, I know I'm going to cherry blossoms, a couple cemeteries, the mountains, an owl cafe, red light district, a whole bunch of stuff. We're still planning that. Is David gonna go with you to meet Parker Posey? Yes, he is. It's Kayako when I'm like not doing movie. Also, if I had blood and my arms painted. She's dead. She is cold and stiff, okay? Like a horny vampire. That sounded 80-yard. I don't think he actually said that. If you could be a part of a... Wait, what? Part of a film... If you could have a bit part in any film, which one apart from Halloween? Like an established film? Drive. With Ryan Gosling. Did she seem okay? She's traumatized thoroughly. That was a very hideous wedding dress. I would love to know who his employer was, that they were wealthy enough that the employer was fully paying for like treatment for his dementia-ridden mother. Like, that's crazy. My fear is getting locked in syndrome. Some girl from our town had a stroke at the age of 21. Nothing wrong with her, and then woke up with locked in syndrome. What the hell is locked in syndrome? You were giving me the bad guy from Sinister. Oh, Bagul? An awkward turtle. Yeah, I wish my black cat was... I think he's under the bed. Beerus. He's like the only person taking this seriously. Where and what is Halloween Horror Nights? Halloween Horror Nights is what they have at Universal Studios every year for Halloween time, where they have all the haunted houses and big Halloween themed section, but they partner with Universal Studios. I think it's Universal Studio. Well, yeah, obviously, but so like this year they have Fallout, Jason, Terrifier. It's 10 haunted houses. That's weird that they didn't show the subtitles. If this were a predicament that she was in, would you step into the house of death to save her? No. Because I know the steps to resurrect her. That sounds like sleep paralysis. What's the convention called? I don't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. It's the one with Parker Posey. Yo, don't touch it. Ugh. No, see all the cobwebs. That's worse than the damn ghosts. I understand. This traumatized me for many years. Especially the part with the sister. Ugh. What is that? That's like, I think that's, oh no. I always like associate, you hear the sound with the ringing, where it's like the wind chime that's being distorted and blended into the score. I always thought when he makes that face, I was like, ugh, that it was supposed to be him hearing the sound too, but I think it was just him like being disgusted because he's looking at a jaw. Yeah, but it's all time of day and night. It sounds less than ideal. If you could learn any language, which one? I mean, I know a little Spanish, but I would like to be fluent in Spanish and fluent in French. You got a really good dye job. It's a very flattering color. Is that how they're saying she died? I was always confused by this part because I'm like, I don't understand. Like, she's not saying, like, oh, by the way, I saw a big fucking ghost. So I'm like, is her memory supposed to be slightly, like, fuzzy? Like, she doesn't really remember what she saw, or, like, the trauma of the brain blocked that out a little bit? This. This entire this entire section with her scares the shit out of me. Does anything scare you? Large bodies of water. I don't fuck with the ocean. I don't fuck with bugs, and I don't like the sound when you can hear footsteps running towards you. This. I would have passed out. I would have passed out. I don't like it. I don't like it. Run. Ugh. Well, the lucky rabbit's foot didn't provide a lot of luck. Like, even to this day, that scares the shit out of me. The way it echoes throughout the stairwell, out of the phone. Ugh. Uh-uh. Girl, vacate. Uh-uh. Oh, look, there I am. This is it. Ah! I miss being young and before I became ultra desensitized to horror movies, because the level of fear that put into me as a kid watching this movie, I haven't felt like that in a long time. Noah from The Ring. Oh, yeah. Why don't they just leave? It doesn't matter. Once they've stepped foot into the house, anybody that has stepped foot into the house immediately becomes cursed. So even if they leave, it still follows you. Because in the second one, it literally follows them all the way back to the States. In Chicago. Not my home city getting cursed. I would never go on a cruise. Never, ever. Mm. I feel like that's also one thing that I really like about watching horror or just film in general from other countries and cultures and stuff. It's because like I don't like we wouldn't have thought to do something like this. I also think it's neat that there's like obviously there's 3 separate ghosts within the house, but they kind of have multiple versions of Kayako as well, because you have there's like the version of her in the white dress where the hair is like straightened and like brushed and it's just straight down. And then there's the version of her where she's got like we've seen so far where it's kind of like the crazier hair. And then we saw that version of her where she was wearing a black dress, and then later on in the movie when we see her she's wrapped in plastic and she's got the blood. And then there's a promotional image of her where they color her dress red for some reason. Grudge 2 should have been versus Candyman with Chicago setting. George, next year, I'm going to bring you to Cabrini Green. This part. Ugh. Oh, I thought she was on. I was like, how do I never know? I was like, is that floor 13? That's fun. But no, she's on floor 16. I have not seen The Wiz, but I absolutely love Silver Bullet. One of my favorites. See, like, I can't imagine sitting in silence like that. I don't like silence. Yeah, it was real. Yes, I have seen all of the Underworld films. She's like, you want a bop? Like, why did that scare me? She got a nice apartment though. I like the 90s, the block glass. She's ready to punch him in the face. No. Nope. No, the ghost is just fucking with her. I was terrified even of sleeping. I love this because it's like everybody associates like hiding under the covers with being safe, and it was like, what if it was in the covers with you? She's a nasty hoe, that one. I want to like move this a little bit. Let's fix the wig, yo. I need to like prop up my phone. Just here, we'll do it this way. What happened? What's happening? Sound. That's correct. A journal? Alright, that's better. I feel like I can see easier now. Maybe not for you. I'm watching this on Pluto and I ran into a commercial. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that's one of the things sometimes with these live watch-alongs. Streaming services. That's why I always like to have the little blurred thing in the corner, because I feel like it's easier than to skip forward. Actually, I was incorrect. I made the comment and I said that there was 3 ghosts. There's 4 if you count the cat. I felt something was wrong. That was a trailer line. Yeah, if I would imagine she'll start doing conventions with the reboot. I hope. This thing right now where she overhears him because he's talking in Spanish. That's always funny to me when people from, like, white people do it too. Where people assume because somebody else looks different than you that therefore they don't understand their language, and then they're sitting there and they're talking in the other language in an effort to hide whatever it is they're saying from you, but, like, you speak the language so you know. I messed up the waiting room. Yeah. I don't care anymore. So I'd be curious, like, for people who maybe have seen the other, I mean, I've seen majority of these films, but if simply stepping foot into the house means you are cursed and you are going to die, all of his friends that he was talking about, the other detectives that were investigating the previous murders, they all died. But, like, does that mean that every single, like, in that last scene, all of those police officers that was in the house, the ambulance workers, everybody, is that saying that every person is going to die? Like, nobody thought that that was odd, that an entire police department, like, everybody that went into the house, even the fucking EMTs and shit, like, everybody died? Also, look how stunning she looks. Look at the tan. Look at the tan! This is post-season 7 Buffy. When they finally got rid of that, her haircut in season 7. Thank God. George, this scene right here. Which one actress and actor would you invite to dinner? It depends, like, what the goal of the dinner is. Don't say talk to me. You hear it? I remember the whole theater screaming. Because you did not expect that shit. The realtor? Yes. He dies eventually. Hello, Tenia Payton? Wait, I can't read it. Oh, Tanea? Tanea. Maybe that's how I pronounce it. It's a pretty name. And thank you. This is disgusting. Like, and your beaver is out. Like, imagine going into panic mode with your Pikachu out. Your Pikachu and your prune shoot. Oh my god. How embarrassing. Oh yeah, a young Marlon Brando. Ugh, yes. Who do you admire? Not living Kurt Cobain. Living very few people. If you were stuck in a lift for 24 hours, who would you want with you? No one. Maybe one of my cats. I'll never understand people's like instinct to I see a giant pool of red liquid, let me put my fingers in it as if that's somehow going to help me determine what the liquid is. It's blood. Yoko got wrecked. Jesus Christ, I look crazy. It's stuck. For me. The tongue. Ugh. In Scary Movie 4 with the stapler. Or licking the envelopes with her tongue. I do a live watch along for Scary Movie 3. Maybe. It's my favorite. If my horror movie doesn't have my final girl doing a computer search trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, then she's not a real final girl. I like how I said that the husband was a loving husband. Okay. He killed the fucking cat. Oh, George, we could reenact the entire Scream franchise. Like us reenacting when we were in the backseat of the car and we were drunk. And we were reenacting Scream. See, I would die if like they were coming at me naked, like trying to be like, dodge knives, but I'm also acutely aware that my nutsack is out. Hi, Andrew. Yes, he is getting his star. But honestly, the walk of the stars on the Walk of Fame aren't. It's like they're not actually cool because they're not gifted to people. Like they have to buy it themselves, and they spend like $5,000 on it. Look at that, like the weird walk. Ugh, to have been on the set watching this. Y'all, like, I would have pissed. I would have slid right off the chair. And he's like alone in this room. Ugh. Again, I have to bring it back to the sound design. Like her obsession with the guy Peter. Like this, like the detective would not have any idea about the whole Peter situation, Bill Pullman, any of that. So to like incorporate that into like the weird static, like just her saying Peter, is, I don't know, very interesting. And you're looking into this movie, did you ever see the reason they decided to tell this story a bit out of order? If there's this actual reason off the top of my head, I don't remember, but it's just cooler that way. I do love The Craft. I think everyone can see the video. Girl, spit it out. So, you know how you asked me earlier about, like, would I have jeans on in the house? What is she wearing? Like, she looks great, but, like, why is she dressed like that? Is this, like, typical I'm at home grieving my husband who just threw himself off a balcony attire? Well, well, I do not know how to say your name. Dwice, or the D, the W, and the threes. Hello, and thank you. This is how Kyle Gallner feels every single time he looks at photos of himself and sees George hiding in the background. Like, not that she deserved to get killed, but I do like that, like, you find out that she's not just a victim. Like, she was also fucking weird. She was a stalker. Sorry I haven't kept up on your videos. That's okay. Whenever you got time. What's the next movie that you have to react to on Patreon? Into the Wild? I'm a little bit behind because this week, because I'm going to be out of town majority of next week, so I have to, like, tonight I'm probably going to have to pull an all-nighter to get tomorrow's video out, and then tomorrow I have to record The Conjuring and several movies for Patreon, since I won't be able to record anything next week. But yeah, Into the Wild and Velocipaster. This is an American thing? I ring the doorbell once. Nobody answers. I leave. Which Doctor Who do you prefer? David Tennant. Are you going to do any other Disney horror universes? Maybe for Patreon, not for the channel, though. They don't do that well. Well, little cutie. Well, not anymore. See? Going in the house. Going in the house. I mean, I get it's a... Basically, at this point, it's now turned into a child welfare check, but still. I played Cyberpunk for like a week, but it was too buggy for me. Like, he's literally holding a ghost. Like, that person, like, it's not even there. That is a spirit. Are you still talking with Zavid? What do you mean? Like, are we still friends? After the stream, I need to finish editing Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Never seen that movie. Hello, hello. Why are his knees bloody? Because, like, he was drowned, so his knees wouldn't be bloody. I wonder if that was supposed to represent, like, that he was being abused. Kitty. Like, he's, like, looking around like, I hear a cat. Where the fuck is the cat? Ew. That's a really cool effect, though. Sashimi. I play all the horror games. Have you never seen Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Here's Beerus. Beerus! Come here. Come here. Little demon. I want my cat. On the roof? Yeah, that ghost came for his ass. Quick. Thank you, Jay. Queen Jay. Yeah. Is it set in Japan? Because obviously, like, for this movie, that's the premise. But I'd be curious to know if that's an actual thing in Japan, like an urban legend. Because like, The Ring and the Grudge and Shudder, like, why they all look the same. The Ghosts is called I forget how to say it. Onryo, Onryo, I think it's how you spell it. But I don't know if the curse thing was made up for this franchise. I can get the cats to come over. If I manipulate them. Although when I do this, the one cat always tries to bite me. You see how she was like, excuse me. Look, she's like, what is that? Can you not fight me? Don't fight me. Where's your brother? Yeah. Okay, turn it off. I can't turn it off. Okay, there we go. I don't know where the other one is. Okay, so he's going to burn down the house. Here's a dumb question, and probably a weird question. What's the best way to do that? Because, like, he went in the house. I feel like I would not have wanted... I mean, granted, he's already cursed because he's already been in the house, but, like, by myself, I wouldn't want to go in there. Can't you just, like, walk around the house? She came to me to bite me. Yeah, that's that. How you spelt it. What horror movie villain do you think you can take? Let me think. Samara, because I would just copy the tape and show it to, like, Utaka or something. I'm just kidding. Interesting. That's the only kill that the ghost of the father gets in the movie. What countries do you think makes the scariest movies? I mean, I'm sure I haven't seen a movie from every country, but I will tell you that I don't fuck with French movies because that always disturbs me. I do not think that this isn't the unrated version. I would look a lot better if I didn't throw this together 20 minutes prior and had the full coverage white makeup. Shocking. Why? Why? Also, why is this bitch running in the street? Y'all have, like, the high-speed trains, any form of... You're literally running past a train station, but you felt the need to run in the middle of the road. Kayako versus Sadako. Yep, I've seen that one. Event Horizon will be on the channel eventually because I've never seen that, and that was on a poll, but that didn't win the poll. So I will keep putting it on a poll until eventually it wins. So when you went into the house, did it pop into your head to maybe, I don't know, turn on a light? Not the imprint in the pillow. It's like Michael's imprint on the lawn in Halloween 2. Ooh. Come on, Time Warp. Now, obviously, it's done for the audience, but it's kind of interesting. Like, the ghost was like, by the way, I want you to know what happened to me before I kill you. Let me show you. We will know if this is the unrated version when we see the body hanging. If it's the one where all the hair is on the ceiling, then it's the unrated version. That's so cool. Yes, I have. See, this is like Doctor Who shit to me. With the time traveling of it all. The ghost can see you through time. She was an artiste. A little bit of a twisted artiste, but an artiste nonetheless. Yes, George. You know you're fucking crazy when you take the time to do that to every single photo. Without bending the photo. You must have used an X-Acto knife. Has Pullman called the police yet at this point? Enrique, no. Because he hasn't technically found anything yet other than the kid. And he said when he was on the phone with the girlfriend that he was implying that he was trying to wait there until somebody came home. Like, she literally had his fucking fingernails taped into the journal. That's his own. Imagine finding a random stranger that you didn't even know existed. And there's your hair, your fingernails. She's probably got your foreskin. Oh my god. So sorry I'm a little high right now. Is the person doing this just crazy or is this part of the curse thing? What do you mean? So like what he is doing, what he is seeing actually happened in the past. She's seeing, like the ghost is showing her a flashback of what happened to him. Love from India. Love to India. To think that I would open that after hearing the flies. Yeah, right. I wouldn't have been in this house in the first place, but I definitely would have opened it after the flies. That looked crazy, Jesus Christ. You know that smells like ass. Rotten, decomposed. Ugh. And it's like falling on you. Ah! There I am! When are you gonna go to the UK? Next year. The 80s. They say it in the news article that she was looking. It said that the... Well, actually, they do... No, they do show it in the flashback right now. Alright, if we see the hair on the ceiling... This is not the unrated version. Yeah, so he finds her diary. Loses his damn mind. Not the cat. Yeah, so the husband stabbed the cat and drowned the cat, and then drowned the son, and then snapped her neck and stabbed her, wrapped her in plastic, and put her in the put them all in the attic. And that's what they get for going to see the actual animal doll. Oh, this is the best iconic. Oh, this is the scene, y'all. And she does all of this coming down like this. She's a contortionist. There's no special effects in this. Even the weird stuttery thing that she does, like they're not even using special effects. That is fucking terrifying. Ugh! The way he sat up like, ah! Look at her! She got the Gaga Paparazzi VMA 2009 performance blood in her eyes. Yeah, your blue thing is dead. I hope you tapped it one last time. Yes, when he ran out, he left the kid. No, he inferred that that shit. Like her head coming down. Like, how does one even think of that? But yeah, he left the kid. Well, in the unrated extended version, when he walks in, they didn't show it here, but when you see the body of the father hanging, the camera pulls back, and it's the ghost kid, but he like looks at like a ghost, and he's the one that's pushing him and slamming him against the wall. So he does know that he's a ghost. Do you believe in Ed and Lorraine Warren? Not the real ones. What are you going to be for Halloween? I thought going as Alice. It's a dark version of Alice. One. That's cool. I have not determined that yet. In my lap. Disgusting. In my lap, of all places. Oh my god, I forgot I have coffee. I just turned 30 yesterday. I've been watching your video for a couple of years now. I'm looking forward to the live stream. Aw, thank you. Happy belated birthday. You just turned 30, you old bitch. Fabulous. Would you stay overnight at the Amityville house? Yes. Or the Conjuring house? Yes. Have you ever met David Arquette? No, but I have the cameo from him. I would lose my mind if I met him. I would be like, please marry me. You know what divorce is like. Divorce your now wife and marry me. Why is the nurse like staring at her face like that though? Just casually in the hospital after surviving a house burning down and a ghost attack, and your hair looks that fucking good. Only her. Only her. I would. Miss Courtney, yes. Girl, you don't need to see him, even if it wasn't the ghost. He's burnt. Fuck. Ugh. Wait, we're about to get the eye shot. The eye contact eye shot. Wait, where's it, like, over here? Can we do it? Can we do it? I can't do it. Oh, iconic. Also, that completes the movie. Woo! Now we can turn that off. Let's stop the timer. And we can remove that and that. All right. So we'll keep the stream going for like another 20 minutes. But then I gotta dip because A, I have to figure out my costume and get ready for the Halloween parade later, but also I have to edit tomorrow's video. I am still not done, and I probably have another 5-6 hours for that. Yes, George. That is how the first one ends. She is in the second one as well. But the second one makes some choices. We'll just say that. I would love to meet Neve Campbell, but Jamie Lee Curtis. I have met both Neve Campbell and Jamie Lee Curtis. Let's see. I need music. I'm sitting here with silence. All right, let's. What should I listen to? Oh, they have. Look at all these movies that they have for free on YouTube. Joyride, iconic. The Faculty, iconic. Scream, iconic. Boogeyman from 2005. That movie was horrible. Shudder, that movie was horrible. What Lies Beneath, that movie is amazing. Let's listen to Mayhem while we're bopping along. All right, let's see what y'all are. The way I just dropped my knife when you said you've met both. Yes. Yeah, I met, Jamie Lee Curtis was doing a book signing because she's made a children book or two. And I went to her book signing and got to meet her. I still can't, I can't believe he said he doesn't like Hocus Pocus. I'm so sorry. I'm a Halloween Town girly. Sadako versus Kayako was hilarious. I've never seen The Equalizer. Presently, I have on Disease by Lady Gaga. Mostly because I couldn't think of anything else to put on right now. I think in November, Darkly, I think I'm actually going to react to that for the channel. The remake of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, because I love Micah Monroe so much. Don't get me started on Watcher. Oh! Yeah, like I don't think there's anything wrong with Hocus Pocus. I don't think it's like a bad movie. It's just not one of those movies that growing up I connected with. It wasn't a movie that was on in my household. It was always Halloween Town when it came to like kids horror stuff. I'm going to meet Matthew Lillard on November. I need to know, what was he like? He was very, very nice. A little weird. Um, he like randomly, not flirting like in an actual like I'm trying to flirt, but like he said something to David. He was like, David, are you aware that you're a very attractive man? And David was like, okay. And then he started singing, serenading David. He sang him "Baby" by Justin Bieber and kept like, we're there to talk to you about Scream and your other films. And he kept asking, he's like, oh, do you like Justin Bieber? Have you listened to the Justin Bieber album? And I'm like, we're like, what? But he is very nice. I think it would look better if the hairline went back some. But then you see it's like flaking off. I need to redo the makeup. Well, actually, no, because I'm going to be taking the makeup off. I don't know what to wear for the parade. But I could do this. Wait. Alright, it's gotta come down some. I can't get it to button. What if this is how I just did the stream? Can you imagine? Alright, let's see what the peeps are saying. The Grudge 3 is horrendous. Yep, the Grudge 3 is very bad. I've never seen The Witches. I don't like Poltergeist 2 and 3. I know, I mean, I get that like the old preacher guy is scary, but the first one, however, is one of the best. I can't believe it. Wait, I can't blame you for not being into Hocus Pocus. Yeah, it's just not. Disease reminds me of me drunk at bandwagons, wedding dancing. The first thing that comes into my mind when I think of when we were at Sergio and Cody's wedding was them going out on the dance floor to do like their first dance and me not realizing that it was their first dance and rushing out there, and I'm me, Sergio, and Cody dance floor, and they're like looking at me like, what are you doing? And nobody told me that it was your first dance. Oh yeah, when I was at Spirit Halloween yesterday, I saw that they now have Sinners costumes. But they literally just put that out like within the last couple of days, because I've been at Spirit Halloween like 15 plus times already. And they just now put that out. Feel the beat under your feet, the floor is on fire. Alright, I'm going to end this at 2, so in 4 minutes. Hey Nick, just watched Alice in Borderland. What is Alice in Borderland? Nightmare Before Christmas is the better film. In every way, shape, and form. I like World War Z. I just bought the steelbook for that. Abracadabra. My friend just sent me a picture of her with a cardboard cutout of Sarah Michelle Gellar. So now I'm going to send her a picture of me. I look crazy. Please do a live watch along to The Nightmare Before Christmas. Maybe for Christmas time. It's a show about cards and the new season about the Joker card. They need to make a Trick or Treat 2. I feel like I've been waiting for 8 years. It's probably longer than 8 years. I don't remember when Trick or Treat came out. Thank you, Helen. Abracadabra. I have so many wigs. I bought this one too. Death or love tonight. It is more of a Christmas movie in my opinion. I can see that. 2007, we're never getting triggers. Probably not. Which is crazy to me. I'd be curious to know, like, I know that the guy, whoever made it, said something about, like he has the idea and the script for the second one. I can't imagine that it's a funding situation because it's like, Sam has become like a integral part of like Halloween merchandising now. So I know that that sells. I always appreciate the effort you go to with your costumes. Thank you very much. I just like dressing up and doing all this shit. It brings me such joy. But yeah, sometimes it's like, y'all don't... What I don't reveal, like how long certain things, like this is 20 minutes, and which is why it looks like it. But like for Helen, getting that fucking hair teased like that movie, is just short of 2 hours. It took me 6 hours to film that reaction. As long as it's like on the level of Strangers too, that's fine. Thank you for burning the midnight oil. Yep, so that'll be me tonight. Probably another all-nighter like last week to get it out. If they made a Trick or Treat 2 but for a streaming service. I mean, maybe Hulu? Netflix pisses me off. Paramount Plus hit me with a bunch of copyright claims. Either Max or... I would say probably Max or Hulu. I mean, I love, obviously, The Grudge, but I was hoping that Halloween Town was going to win. Take it to the Garden of Eden. I'm waiting on you to react to the Strangers chapter 2. That's only going to happen if it goes on if it wins a poll, because I will be putting that on poll, but I'm not going to voluntarily watch that film unless you guys want me to watch it. All right, you guys, I am going to end this bad boy because I have to get back to editing. What the fuck am I editing? The Long Walk. Hold me. It's hard to see my eye. Whatever. I need to make it more stringy. Look at me. Oh, that's kind of creepy. All right. Whew. Bye. Thank you guys for watching. I look crazy. Flip your goddamn hair. I will see. Oh my god, I look like Cher. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Long Walk. And then I will preemptively say that now. I have a very busy week next week. Monday through Thursday, I will be in Vegas. And then from Thursday evening to Sunday, I will be in Orlando. So I will still be editing The Conjuring Last Rites. But if it ain't out by Sunday, next Sunday, I apologize. But I will do my best. I will work very, very hard. But yeah, okay, I will see you guys later. I'll post lots of pictures from the